Dungeons and Dragons.
And junk drawer.
Hey guys,
Hello.
what's up?
How are you?
How are things?
We're back.
Is your dad okay? Call.
You asked that last time.
I know, but I want
We're
to know
doing
what
the same
happens.
No.
It's a callback.
I told you not to talk about the dad. I'm sorry.
How's your mom?
That's better.
You
Okay.
really
Cool.
can't do that either. That's
It's also...
raising questions.
Is your mom fit?
do what I
or
want.
like
I don't take no for an answer.
That's a new thing
it's a
about
flaw.
me now.
This is me now.
So, I was not a good person and didn't watch the last episode. So, anyone else go into a review real quick?
So yeah, last episode was us wrapping up the Amber Temple. We all made respective deals with dead wizards. I can't talk anymore. Abcde smells really bad and can't take no for an answer.
But I can speak Infernal, and I have 2 dogs.
Yeah. Well,
That are on fire.
Yeah,
And
my
I'll
fur
be-
babies.
Fire dogs.
to go back to me, I'll be able to cast the spell Scrying 3 times, which is pretty cool. And as for Rufio, he had a stroke, and he's hoping that he gets better. But at the same time, he can also now cast Lightning 3 times.
And you didn't do anything,
Lightning
right,
bolt.
Carlos?
No,
Carlos
not
is
at
a
all.
good boy.
I'm a good boy.
Yeah. So, I mean, aside from that, we did that. There's now some rising tension between Abcde and Rufio. Rufio punched Abcde in the face and then just walked away because he ain't no bitch. And, yeah. So we're getting ready to head over to Rudy, or Rudolph von Richten's tower, to talk to him about Esmeralda and try and get some more information about how to take down Strahd and hopefully locate the Sun Sword.
Rudy.
Rudy.
We'll carry him to his tower on our shoulders for him playing 2 plays.
And everyone will cry.
Shut up, okay? It was a great movie.
Okay.
Aston.
Potatoes.
Getting into it. We last left Abcde on his watch, introducing himself to his new friends. And Lucifer onlooking, very pleased that despite, getting more and more abilities, he's shifting over to a better, easily more influenced person that maybe Lucifer can manipulate. So it is dawn. It is a new morning. You guys finish up your watch. I would say maybe it's about 7, and you are at camp. Role play.
Good morning.
Good morning. I still can't talk.
Did we go over your voice?
I took a deal from a dead wizard. And now this is just my voice.
Shame.
Did you want me to try to see if potentially I can do anything about it?
That would be great.
I put my hand on his throat.
Yeah.
And cast Lesser Restoration.
You could start talking raspy still.
Did it work?
No.
I don't think it worked.
No, it didn't. It definitely didn't.
I'm not sure. Try again.
I would, but I don't want to use all my spells. Just to keep trying and trying and trying.
Okay, fair.
So what exactly is the next thing? Are we going back to the camp with Irina?
No, not yet. I think we have some other things we have to take care of first.
Yeah?
The tower, right? Is that not where we're going?
We're so close to being able to get what we need to defeat Strahd, I don't think we can waste any more time.
It's okay. Not to, put down Casimir over there, but he doesn't look alive anymore.
Oh, he's not.
I thought
He is.
I think he is.
He
I
is.
think he just
has,
looks.
He has a corpse-like appearance now.
I thought he took a
He also took a
lich.
deal.
He did. He took a deal to raise dead,
Oh, okay.
But he appears dead.
but he looks dead.
Gotcha.
But he's not.
So because I don't know what really happened in there, but do we trust him with Irina for extended periods of time? Because we've been gone for feels like 2 months. Probably it's more like a month. Canon.
Cannon.
Way to backtrack there pretty quickly. Everybody pretend, because I don't want to keep doing that voice. I agree with Shart. I don't think we can afford to waste any more time. Irina can take care of herself.
All right. That's fair. I mean, you guys, you know what you're doing. I'm trying to catch up. I don't know if you remember, I've been outside for the past, 48 hours.
Fear.
It's very cold.
Yeah.
Do you know how cold armor gets?
Yeah.
It doesn't conduct heat. It just takes, there's no insulation in this.
And I'll take off because all of a sudden I have no feeling about cold. I'm like, whatever. I'll give him the thing that I found, and I think I found a skin of some kind.
Yeah.
Of fur, and I'll give it to Dirt.
Thank you. You didn't have to, but you did, and I appreciate that.
Of course, Fear.
Iceman. Okay. So we're going to the tower.
Yeah.
Do we have an idea of what the tower is?
A vague idea. Casimir made me a map, so we kind of have a bit of an idea. It's not great.
No, good. How long?
Probably a month.
Okay. All right. Cool. I'll just put on happy face, and Dirt just kind of goes back to his corner, and he's just kind of readying himself for another, month of travel. What else are we doing?
We'll be okay, Fear.
Okay.
If you want to get back home, this is the stuff we have to do.
I'm well aware.
It just sucks. I know.
Side of a mountain. Sits back down and pouts.
At least you didn't fall down a mountain.
I'm careful. I'm not reckless. Think things through. I'm gonna go pray.
What are you trying to say?
Actually, yeah, Dirt's gonna go find a quiet place to pray to Lathander and, get his spells up and get ready for the day. What else we doing this morning?
I'm gonna do the same thing, but somewhere else.
Okay.
Secluded.
Okay, you're gonna pray to Anubis, or you're
Yeah.
gonna try to talk to Anubis?
I just pray to Anubis.
Okay.
Any guidance that he may have for me. If he wants to talk, I'm open to listen.
I'm gonna start reading this book that I found in the temple.
Which was the book?
The Tome of Understanding.
Tome of Understanding.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm gonna read it a lot.
Can I see the card for it?
Yeah.
So you're gonna read it during your travel?
Yes.
Okay.
Are we on horseback?
Not yet.
Oh, we're on foot.
Yes. Currently.
Tight.
Okay. Yeah. That's good.
Am I supposed to pray?
To Lucifer?
Yeah.
You can ask him.
All right. So I'll just have a conversation with him.
You're like,
Oh, it's got to be upside down.
yeah, that's what I did. Oh, no, it would be like that. Got it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. So yeah, I will go have a conversation with my equally level business partner.
Yeah. Your equally level business partner.
Yes, we are.
How
the
would you
same.
prefer me talk to you?
Do you like Lucy?
Lucy, Lucifer, Lucian.
Fur. Go ahead and roll a wisdom save. See if you can talk to him.
2.
3.
3.
3. So while you're concentrating and you're like, Lucy, Fur, like you're trying to reach out to him using these different names, and you just hear in your head a very long and then nothing.
Lucy? Abby? Agabedabadaba? So not Agabegabagaba.
Fair. Okay.
An enemy.
An enemy. No, you didn't.
One more try.
You didn't reach him. Okay. Anything else?
During travel, I'm going to try and communicate with Paul, but
Okay.
we'll do that during travel.
Sure. Yeah, sure. I need.
Gonna be like, someone help me fix my
Please
face.
fix my face. Anything you guys want to say to Casimir before he heads out?
I'll look up from the book momentarily and just be like, travel safe.
Oh, best I can. I'm a wizard. I'm a fighter.
Make sure you deliver that for me.
Of course.
We'll see you soon.
It's been an experience. Definitely.
words of wisdom you might want to cover up a little bit from someone who understands looking slightly dead. That's not always.
It's kind of gross.
That's fair. So's your face.
Got him.
What?
Good luck.
Got him. I'll see you when you're ready.
See you in a month and a half.
Show me.
And you see him, and he just starts. You guys had horses, correct?
No. Oh, did we have horses?
we
I
did.
feel like we.
I think you
we
did.
I know he
found
did
them.
at some point.
So I would
we-
say you had your horses. So you see him get on his horse. And
Okay.
Takes one last look and nods, puts the hood up, and you see him gallop off to the east.
Do I have a horse? No.
I don't think you have
I
a
don't
horse.
think I have a
I think you
horse.
just traveled.
I think I
You're
went
a
by
wanderer,
foot,
bro.
Yeah.
You're ripped. Cab muffles ripped. So you guys finish your breakfast and your food, and it is now on to your journey. So what are we doing for the next few weeks?
I'm gonna keep an eye out for any thieves' cant, like symbols. I'll probably just keep trying to talk to my business partner.
Okay.
And can I make potions too, or is it just you?
I think you're not poison proficient, are you?
Poison proficient?
Like potion.
Oh,
or,
potion.
Potion or poison.
no,
or
I don't think so.
So I don't think so.
Okay.
I just know that I have the kit.
Yeah, you have the.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So.
So that's survival check, right?
Yep. And then when you make it, we'll see if you succeed it. Go ahead.
Okay.
Just the next few weeks.
Yeah, it's about a month travel.
I rolled an 8.
An 8. Roll a d4 for me.
3.
3. So you make about 3. Lesser potions of healing. If it was a higher, then it would probably be a excuse me, a better healing potion.
Go ahead and add those to your inventory.
Dope.
And then go ahead and, you know what? Because you're through the week, I'm sure that you would try to reach out to Paul. You wouldn't really have to make the save for it. So during your travel, the brush you kind of clear your head, and all the cawing and the ambient sounds of Barovia kind of leave you as you hear the pristine chirpings of the birds in your field, and you smell that spring fresh air again as you look out, and slowly but surely lumbering towards you is Paul. Looks fine. He's rests his head back in your lap. And you've gone very far, Green One.
I have.
Your voice is different.
I have to try and get Vin back. So, to do that, I made an agreement with a wizard. It's gonna give me the ability to cast a spell, so that way I can find where he is. And I can also find the location of the person that's keeping him. This looks like this is the caveat to me learning how to do that. So, kinda sucks, but I gotta get Vin back. We need him back.
I understand. And what happens when you find where he is?
You know me. Family. Gonna do everything I can to make sure that he gets out of there safe.
Just be careful, Ron.
I will.
And he gets up and he puts his head to your head. I'll be watching. And he slowly
I hope so.
lumbers back into the forest. Anything else we're doing during the week? Or the month?
I'm gonna do vocal exercises to try and...
Red leather, yellow leather.
Before we would have left, I probably would have given him my horse
Okay.
and then used my Find Steed.
Okay. What's your steed?
You can choose.
Yeah, I can I can make it look however I want. I want it to look like my father's horse.
Okay.
But like it says that it's a spirit that assures the form of an unusually intelligent, strong, loyal steed, creating a long-lasting bond with it. So I want it to look like Thomas's
horse.
Thomas's
so like
horse.
adorned with everything. And okay. So while you guys are sitting at lunch, Rufio kind of goes to the side and he concentrates, and you see this energy kind of leech off of him as it goes out into the atmosphere. And after a few moments, you start hearing hooves kind of clomping. And as you look into the brush, very far away, you see the image of a horse. However, as it gets closer, you see that there's no skin or muscle on this horse. It is complete and utter bone, but it's adorned in your father's garb, and like his, it has the covering on its face of his colors and the marks of Pelor on it. As this skeletal horse, huge in size, lumbers over and puts its head down, ready to serve.
You can use my horse. I have this one.
What is this horse?
It's my father's horse.
Okay.
And I'll just...
Looks like it
Start
might actually
reading
be
again.
his father's horse because
Yeah, that
it's
thing's,
dead.
Doesn't look too good there.
Badass.
You're right.
I'll just
You-
sit
You're
and I'll
just
start reading.
breaking me out of my
Yeah.
comfort zone, aren't you?
Welcome to the
Deal
group.
with the undead lich. Deal with an undead horse.
It's not undead. It's just a spirit.
Welcome to Barovia,
An
dude.
undead spirit.
A spirit? Spirit? Spirit?
Everything here is pretty undead, man.
Thanks for the horse. I kind of like
You
go
don't.
away from the undead horse.
You do actually not get it. Don't get a vibe. Of
Oh, I
undead.
don't. Okay.
It's just the appearance of the horse.
Okay.
Okay. So we have our undead horse. I'm sorry, I jumped over you. Before we leave camp, anything else we wanted to do?
Nope.
Okay. So we'll move in our circle. So what did you want to do for your month?
Of travel.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I'm looking out for the thieves' camp
Right.
anywhere and talking to my business partner.
Okay.
Just to
I'm going to assume at some point you're going to be able to grab hold of him. What do you want to talk to your business partner about?
I want to ask about anything that I need to do. Do I need to keep in contact with him? And then this brewing conflict with Rufio.
Okay. So during one of your watches, you really concentrate and you're like, okay, I'm not going to call you Lulu or Frey or Cece. I'm not going to offend you. I just have some questions. And you feel that pit in your chest as you astral project back down to hell as Lucifer is sitting on his throne. And he looks at you with those black and red eyes. Thokk.
What is up, my dude? So as a equal business partner in this contract that we signed, you signed it too? Do I need to do anything? Do you want me to pray to you? I see everyone else in the group and they're praying to their deities or their family, and
They could keep up appearances. Sure. You can certainly pray to me.
what do you want me to call you?
Not a nickname.
But I don't even know your real name.
Told you my real name. Lucifer.
Do you want me to call you Lucifer?
There's a stigma with my name, as I'm sure you'll soon guess.
Yeah, I've started to pick up on that.
What I need you to do... I need you to... What I said earlier. Positive spin. I want my kingdom back. The more followers I get, the stronger I get.
Okay. And the stronger you get, the stronger I get.
Do you know what happened to me? Longshire?
You fell,
How?
I assume a rock.
Someone didn't pay attention in school.
No. Why would I do that?
Okay. Information dump. My father is Ao. He is the creator of the material plane, everything here. He is the main god. He was in the universe. He got bored. He made me. I am the first. I also got pretty bored just talking to my dad for extended eons. So I made humans. I made life. Well, my father didn't really like that. So he banished me. And I was in hell. And I made that my utopia. But a lot of people didn't like my ethic, my work ethic. Everything has rules. Everything has order. I was at the top of the order in hell. And then my brother, Theraboros, came. Asmodeus, sorry. Then my brother Asmodeus came, and he took it from me and banished me here with the rest of the nine hells. It took a lot to take me down, and in my weakened state, they blocked me in ice until you came. Now, I've tried to get my sons to try to get me out of here, and they haven't done anything. They've gone frolicking.
Who are your sons?
Not important.
But what if I meet them?
They're not in Barovia. Conversation for a later time.
Okay.
What I need you to do, keep an eye out for that paladin in the party.
I also wanted to talk to you about that.
Please.
He's clearly figured out what's going on, at least 90% of it. I'm not sure how to handle this.
How do you think you should handle it? Is he a powerful ally? Is he going to help you with your goal?
For now,
Then for now, he's your ally.
I need a way to keep him in check.
You could always hit him with hell damage. Hit him with that fireball I gave you.
I could. He's already ugly as sin. Was that a laugh?
You see air kind of, once again, no emotion off of his face.
I knew we'd get along,
I'm a likable guy.
buddy.
Don't push it.
Lucifer.
Understand this. Despite your jokes and your jests, no, we are not equals. You work for me. And through working with me, you will get stronger. And you will save the girl. That's what you want, right?
Right. That's what I want.
You sound unsure.
No, I'm sure. I don't like the idea of me being your servant. I think that there's a little more even playing field, little more equality between us.
Is that what you think?
Maybe not now.
Roll a con check.
11.
Okay. As you're doing that, you see his eyes kind of flash real quick, and your arm starts going like this. And starts making like weird arm gestures before going back down, and your arm is completely back to you controlling it.
Well, I wanted to do that.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Roll another con check.
13.
13. Both of your arms slowly start going to your waist. One pulls out the rapier and one pulls out the dagger. As the rapier slowly starts going to your neck and the dagger over to your belly, it's slowly getting closer and closer. And he goes, I can stop this. As you slowly feel the dagger start going into your side as the rapier starts slicking around your neck.
Yes, okay, stop. Yes.
And then your hands release and they both drop. And then you have full range of your arms again.
I pick up my weapons. Say, okay, you're right, I get it. Message received.
Good. This isn't a partnership. Not your friend. I'm your boss.
Okay, boss.
Anything else?
High five. Low five. Hell five. All right, I'll see you later.
Do I want to be a dick? You're like, all right, I'll see you later, bye. And you slowly you come back to consciousness, and as you look down, and your side is bleeding, and you have a cut around your neck.
And am I around everyone right now?
I would say it's probably. Did you do this during probably during your watch? Would you go to the side, or would you, while you're at camp, staring into the fire?
I'd probably do it at the fire.
Okay, then yeah. I mean, everyone else is sleeping.
Right.
But when you come to, you're like, deep breath in. As you exhale, sulfur.
Okay. I find some sort of bandage just to clean up. It's like a shallow cut.
Yeah, it's a
right?
shallow cut. He didn't go deep.
Okay. Then yeah, I patch myself up and just get back into watching the fire.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay, we'll move. Rufio, what are we doing?
I pray to the Raven Queen, pray to Whore.
Sure.
Be like, and also just be asking for consistent guidance in what to do with this dynamic. And, yeah, just try, like, and also, like, on the side, be like talking to Dirt and be like, you need to stay away from Abcde.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
So first we'll get to Dee. So you don't have to make a wisdom save because I'm going to guess through. During the month, you're going to at least get one of them.
Yeah.
So, as we know, pitch dark. As the light starts to creep out, you see the red under your eyes, and you wake up and you're in your father's office. And you know usually who's in your father's office. As behind the desk is your father with those dead, fiery eyes of horror as he sits in the armchair. Yeah.
This is really distracting when you do it this way.
I thought this would make you more comfortable.
It makes me extremely uncomfortable.
I can take the face off.
I guess that's better.
All right. And you see him, and then it's the sunken face of horror. He's still in your father's like royal garb, but it's his face now.
You just look like a bobblehead now, but okay, yeah. What am I going to do about Abcde?
Shit, kid. I don't know what happened to this party. It's kind of gone very south. Like, fast.
Yeah.
Also, what the hell are you doing accepting deals from wizards?
I'm just trying to kill Strahd.
You're trying to kill Strahd. You're getting greedy.
Well, trying to kill Strahd. We want justice, right?
We want vengeance.
So let's get it. What I accepted is going to help us get that.
What about Abcde?
Making a deal with the devil.
I don't know what he's up to. None of us can see what Lucifer's doing.
Well, that's not super helpful.
No, it's not. And it's very disheartening because we haven't heard anything from Lucifer since he got chained up. And now all of a sudden there are followers here and there, but he's shown abilities. He's shown Lucifer's ability, has he not?
Oh, absolutely.
That's discerning. That means he's out of his prison.
What can I do?
It's a tricky situation, kid.
There's got to be some. Abcde's my friend.
Is he?
Yeah.
Good fool me. And you see him kind of get up, and he looks over at your face, and he goes, "Really, this so you can throw around some electricity?"
It'll help. I don't like it.
Come on, Droopy. I give you too many fucking passes, kid. And you see him, and he gets his hand, and he pulls your face back. This is going to hurt a lot, and you're going to have a scar.
Let's do it.
And as he pulls over, you start feeling this icy heat emitting from his hands as it starts burning and scorching, and you start smelling your flesh starting to be burnt as this is the most excruciating pain you've ever been in your life. As he sears the side of your face to be taut. And you have the bastard from Game of Thrones face. Mm-hmm. It's a little scorched up. But you have this normal is just...
Oh, the hound.
The hound, sorry. Yeah. The hound. So you kind of have... And it's seared in and it's burnt in.
Well, at least I can talk normal now. Holy shit.
Yeah. It's going to be uncomfortable for a few days.
It'll be worth it.
You hear anything from the Raven Queen?
Not recently.
Shit.
What are we doing on that front?
We're still figuring it out. We're trying to get more of a gods, trying to figure out what we can do to help her. Death is creeping in fast.
Do we know what? I thought she was death. I don't understand.
You know how she wasn't originally death.
I have learned that, but like, this dude's still around.
Yeah, Death's still around. He's weakened, but someone else is on the throne. I believe you saw them.
Yeah, not great.
Yeah.
Whatever we need to do, I'm ready. I can do it.
You're not ready yet. You still got fucking demons, kid.
Going after this werewolf after we get to Van Richten's, and then I'm going for Strahd. I'm gonna be done soon. Whatever I need to do after this, get me ready. Let me know where I need to go.
When the time comes, and Strahd's a pile of ash in the sunlight, when you get back, like I said, we got fucking work to do, kid.
I'm ready.
Alright. Then you see him get up, and he puts that icy claw on your heart, and you start feeling that anger and that heat as you snap back in. And your face is, like, smoking and seared still, and it feels like it's still burnt.
Cool.
Cool.
I look for some aloe.
Aloe vera.
So right there.
So,
Yeah, no, we laughed a little bit. Sorry to break, but you were like, you feel like this icy hot. And I was like, use an icy hot?
Biofreeze.
it's biofreeze. So I would say maybe that's week 2 of your travel. So you said you also wanted to talk to Dirt about Abcde. So is this before your face or after your face?
This will be after my face. Dirt.
Yes.
I know there was a closeness between you and Abcde. And there still may be. But he's now someone we need to be wary of.
I kind of have some lingering thoughts on that. He smells different.
He made a deal like you and I have, but not with someone like you and I have.
It's just I don't fully understand why.
He wants it to be for great reasons, so the Abcde we know is still there, but he's a lot different now, and I need you to be careful.
I will. He seems different. He seems happy. Like, not like, he seems like at peace. Are we sure this is an entirely bad thing?
Peace for different people comes from different places, Dirt. Peace for him isn't a place where you would like peace, necessarily. The person he's made a deal with isn't someone who likes our kind of peace.
Who is it?
Do you know Lucifer?
I do. That's what I've been smelling.
It's sulfur.
As paladins, you're able to, when you're in the presence of evil, you get this putrid smell in your nostrils. And for the past couple of weeks, you've been definitely smelling that off of whenever you get close to Abcde or whenever your horses kind of like line up.
Yeah.
It's almost sickening.
Be careful, Dirt.
All I can do.
You know I'll protect you.
What about when you're not around?
That's when I believe you to protect yourself. You've come a long way, Fear, since we started this.
I know.
And I'll, like, put my hand on his shoulder. And I'll, like, half smile to him, because I don't know if Rufio knows how to do that.
Right.
We're gonna be okay.
I just want to leave this fucking place.
The sooner the better.
Agreed.
And I'll just kind of take my hand off his shoulder, and I don't know if we're like watch or we're on horses or whatever.
I would say it's probably during your watch.
Yeah.
Or somewhere where you have some privacy.
Just gonna go back to my book.
Okay. And then you gain your benefits of your book. You can
Sick.
figure out what that is going to be for you.
Yeah.
And then Thokk. What are we doing for the month?
So, one, talk to Anubis.
Sure.
Kind of get information of more of the story of how he would like me to phase Raven Queen out and try to get him more into a position of power.
Okay.
Like for start. And then other stuff is like
Sure.
after
Circumstantial.
that.
Okay.
Well, there's another thing I want to do with the horse, but
Okay.
I figured that first.
You want to? Okay. So I would say, during your travel, you are able to, you hear the drums of Anubis and you feel the sand and the grit buff your skin and ping off your armor as you're in his giant tomb. And you see him again, and he's got his hair pulled back. He's in that really slick black outfit adorned with gold. Welcome back, traveler.
Good to be back.
How's the mission?
It's a little more difficult than I expected. He's very much on his guard. Always. So, speaking ill of his deity is not recommended at the moment.
Of course not. Of
But-
course not. What is his goal?
Not quite sure. Like, as of now, he really wants to destroy the Strahd person.
and you see
he's gaining power to destroy Strahd.
His brow furrows.
That's all I know.
Strahd Van Zarvich?
That's the one,
That pissant still alive?
apparently. And I describe him. I was like, he looks like this.
Yeah, and he finishes it. He goes, and he has the long black hair and the ornate markings and the high attitude. He was a shit then, and he's a shit now.
You were telling me he's the one that apparently gave me this now, because he sent him Zangzor after me.
His stupid ram.
I'm not so
the
stupid anymore. It's warm.
He has the affinity for the lavish. That's interesting. I'm more powerful than I thought in my weakened state. I gave him that gift of immortality, the vampire.
Oh, did you?
I did.
How can we take it away?
Don't know. Didn't think he would live this long.
Cause maybe that's one way to sway the paladin. If
Interesting.
you help achieve his goals, you have a common interest.
Okay. And you see him kind of like lean forward and he goes, interesting. What do you know about killing vampire?
That they can't be in the daylight, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know.
As you've noticed in Barovia,
There
it's
is
nothing
no
but
daylight.
no daylight.
Something about. Is there something about crossing rivers?
Roll
or
a intelligence check. See if you would know that.
-1, y'all.
Ooh.
14.
You know, like some rudimentary base knowledge. They can't be, they can't go into dwellings without being invited. Can't really cross bodies of water.
Good.
Things of that nature. If you put a stake in their heart, they're immediately dusted.
Okay.
Those are good for vampire spawn and regular vampire. Strahd is no regular vampire. He's the original vampire.
So, how do we get rid of Strahd? Is there any way to remove his immortality and make him mortal?
Not that I know of, not without a wish spell.
You.
But I know some things. I did give him his flaws.
What are his flaws?
If I remember, it's been a while. If you put a wooden stake in his heart, he doesn't immediately get dusted, but he does get paralyzed.
Okay.
Can't move from that spot, but he's tricky. He can turn into mist and beasts and All for some stupid girl.
Who? Stupid girl?
Some girl he was in love with. Tatiana. I reincarnate her every once in a while. And he still lusts after her. He won't stop. Obsessed.
So what happens if you don't reincarnate her? Or was that part of the deal?
It's more amusing for me.
Okay.
Keeps my strength up. A full reincarnation, but the same features. The dark skin, the green eyes. This time I gave her family to a burgomaster. Thought that would be interesting. Give her something of status.
Does she still go by the same name? Tatiana?
No. I don't remember her name now, but there's always someone she's after. Strahd's brother, the whole reason, the first time she died. The reason he came back. Sergei. And what's interesting is I always reincarnate Sergei as well. They always find each other, much to his chagrin.
Would you reincarnate him as this time? Do you remember?
I haven't reincarnated him yet.
Oh.
His spirit lingers, searching for a Tatiana. The same as Strahd does.
Okay. So we can use that to our advantage.
Leverage.
Somehow.
Always a way. All information is good information.
There's power in information. Alright.
Go forth, my child. And as you do, you snap back. What else would we like to do?
At some point in the travels when we take a break for lunch or something.
Yeah. PB&J's.
PB&J's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head over to Rufio Steed.
Okay.
And kind of try to start a conversation with Rufio kind of like on the side while like observing the symbol of Pelor and kind of like running my fingers along like
I like that.
Pelor and stuff. And wait for him to approach me.
It's pretty interesting. Sorry to give you a fright
No,
earlier
you're good.
about this thing.
It's that's what I get for assuming. I thought it was undead, but now I understand that it's not.
Just magical.
Yeah.
You, do I see him doing Palor stuff?
You can, are you being stealthy
I'm
about
just
it?
no, not at all. Like it'd be very like obvious.
You
like,
just see him kind of like running his hand over the symbol and whatnot.
You know of Pelor?
I do. He once was my patron. Before.
I don't know if we've talked much about your patron, how this happened and how you got here, and I feel like we don't really know you, and you're traveling with us and it's appreciated, but how did you get to here? I know that the ram and Strahd but like what happened
Before
that?
So I actually came from a very humble family of fishermen. They actually, I was raised by a human family of fishermen because they found me when I was a small child. And they were worshippers of Pelor. I was raised as a sailor. I loved the seas. But I've noticed that I had a very strong connection with Pelor. So I decided to devote my beliefs and my life to Pelor at the time. And met with a band of adventurers that we traveled around and did good. Took me away from my home. And during one of our missions, as I would say, there was an incident. I was careless. I opened a door without paying attention and not knowing on the other side were 4 assassins. And the 4 assassins instantly took me down. And that's where I got, and I lift up my shirt, these 8 scars. And like you'll see the puncture marks of the arrows. next thing I know, I was in the underworld with Anubis. We spoke. I don't remember a lot. Time down there travels differently than up here. And I felt that Pelor's light was no longer shining on me. Not in a bad way. It was like a baton being passed off. It was that signified the end of Pelor's watch over me and the beginning of Anubis's watch over me. And since there was still work for me to be done, Anubis brought me back. And so was one of the reasons why I left the party that I was traveling with. One of our wizards was very keen with necromancy, and I've
seen your feelings about necromancy.
My mission from Anubis at the time and now does not bode well for necromancy, and so I feel like this is why I left them and started traveling and ended up here. I feel like the Strahd character was probably the reason how and why I was brought to Barovia, was to help you guys take him down. Like, it took me a second to realize that, but I feel like everything happens for a reason.
Well, of what I know about Anubis, which is not much, what I understand is that you and I are very similarly aligned, and it's nice to have a brother in arms in this place, in a group that becomes more and more unknowing as it seems by the day. So it's good to have you, Thokk. I want you to know.
Thank you. And y'all have been very welcoming, and I appreciate it. I know it's a unique circumstance, but I feel like we all have similar goals, and I hope I can help in any way during this.
There may be more ways that you could help than you even know in this moment, but that's talk for another time. I just wanted you to know that, you know, we appreciate you being here, and thank you for everything. And like I said, it's good to have someone that knows where I'm coming from.
No problem. And this is not a secretive information. You can feel free to share it with the rest of the group. I don't mind. Like, I'm an open book. It's just, where do you start a conversation of, hey, by the way, this is how I came back from the dead? So
it's pretty cool. I'm going to be honest. This was pretty cool. We'll try and keep you from going back.
I mean, if I do, it benefits having allies with the god of the dead. So, who knows? He might be bringing me back, or if it's my time, it's my time.
Well, we'll just try and keep you up, because we're not ready for it.
Because I keep you guys up?
Fair. Fair.
Right.
And then I'll just walk back.
Okay.
Same.
I want to say, as you ran your hand along the sign of Pelor, and you feel that tinge of who you formerly were, for a brief moment, it just feels like sunlight's on your back as you take your hand away and you're back to cold in Barovia. Yes, Mike.
I was gonna jump in. The map that you have, I remember I glanced at it once. There's a village on the way to where we're going, right?
I believe so, yeah.
I want to get rid of this fucking axe. Can we stop by there if we have a chance?
Yeah, and looking at the map, it's like on the.
I believe
it's not too deviant, right? We wouldn't.
It depends on the trail that you're going. If you're going along the mountain way, then yes. If not,
we're going for the fastest possible.
Then it would be through the mountains. So then it would be kind of far off. So where you're trying to go is Tower, and then obviously Den. It's on the other side of the mountain way. Would be that village and whatnot.
So not.
It'd be nice to sleep in a bed.
Well, there will be plenty of time for bed after.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Thought it was closer.
Look forward to getting out of Barovia. You might actually get more for the axe in that scenario.
Yeah, probably. We'll see.
Possible. Okay. Abcde?
Yeah, so I wanted to go over to Shart and Shart, you have that herblore kit, right?
Yeah.
Can you make alcohol?
Like whiskey or mead?
I mean, you're the herbalist. Whatever you can make. Can you make me something?
Like what kind are you? What are you looking for?
Alcohol. It doesn't really matter. Is that something he would be able to make?
I would say with like brewer's supplies, he would be able to make beer. If you're looking for something more concentrated and distilled, you might be able to give him some time, but he
It could
might
be like
able to...
moonshine.
Yeah.
I just need something.
Okay. I would say if you want to roll a check for it with your herbalist kit, see if you can gather some like juniper berries and try to see if you can make like a very base gin.
Would that be like a survival?
I would say it's a nature check first.
Nature?
To see if you can find the proper material.
Can I help him?
Yeah, and I'll say you can do it because do it once per week, so I'll give you 4 tries.
4 tries.
At advantage? Because I'm helping him? Or no, that's a real question.
No, it's good. Yeah, because you two are searching for it together. I'll give it to you.
14.
And
17.
I'll say with the 17, you're able to gather the first batch of supplies. Go for a second.
11. 3.
Okay.
So 11.
11.
8. 15.
15. Okay.
11. Natural 20.
Okay. So within the course of the month after you give him this kind of like task, you and him like occasionally on your downtime while you're going into the bush, Shart's like tracking, smelling things. He's like, that might be good. And you see him and he's getting these different juniper berries and crushing at least the first week, and then he starts distilling everything. And by the end of it, he has a very crude jar of what would resemble gin, a very high proof gin.
I mean, I've tasted it. I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't taste good, but it'll fuck you up.
It will fuck you up. It's like gasoline.
Thanks.
Like, I mean, just go ahead and give this a sniff.
Oh,
Roll a con
God.
check.
A what check?
A constitution check.
20.
20?
Modded 20.
You're like, you inhale and the inside nostril hairs just kind of burn out. And you're like, oh, that's thick.
Hey, Dirt, smell this.
There you go. He's knocked on his fucking ass. He botched. He's just like, no, I don't understand. Look.
You just killed a kid.
Let's see how
He'll be fine.
he will be knocked out for 4 hours.
Oh boy.
In other words, be careful with it.
Thank you. So I take is it in a jar or?
I would say it's in a jar because you guys have those glass jars.
Yeah,
that
extra
you...
vial.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I was just gonna put it in another vial.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I have a vial of it. And then that night I want to rip off some of my common clothes and just write a note.
Okay.
If I write it in poison, it wouldn't be poison, right? It would just dry like ink.
Right.
Okay. So I'm gonna write a note
I'm very interested in what
that
you
just
do.
says, "We need to settle this," and I tie it around the vial, and on my watch I put it next to Rufio,
Okay.
just as a way to say like, we gotta talk this shit out.
We gotta
'cause
squash the beef.
Yeah, some shit's gonna go down.
Okay, let's do it.
So
You wake up and you find this dope vial.
First of all, when I see Dirk go down, I'm gonna look at Shart and go, "You're carrying him now."
Okay.
I'm just letting you know.
He's like 60 pounds with armor. It's fine.
And you see Shart and he kind of just drapes him over the horse that Dirt's riding on. He's like,
No, you have to carry him. It's punishment.
Okay.
we give out punishments?
Here,
Yes.
smell this.
You don't have it anymore.
It's like jar of fart.
So I wake up and this thing is next to me.
yeah, but on the note it's also like when you want to. I'm not pushing for a certain time.
Okay. So, I at first will
That sweet melodrama.
I'll leave it for a little bit.
Okay.
Until we get closer to Van Richten's.
Okay. So you get it maybe like week 3. And
Yeah.
We're on our final week as we're getting closer, and you can slowly in the distance start seeing your tower
I will,
on the crest.
like
of
I'm doing
the...
watch, and I'll move over to Abcde.
Cool.
And I'll go to him and wake him up and just be like, "Oh God, you smell so bad."
You
What?
smell bad.
No, it's never. What? What? What do we need to settle
What do you
Abcde?
mean, what? It's taken you 2 weeks.
3.
3 weeks. That's not any better.
Abcde, I don't have anything to really say to you right now.
You punched me in the face.
Yeah, I would absolutely do it again.
So we have shit to settle.
Okay, what do you want to settle?
I don't know. What's your issue?
My issue is this is a terrible idea.
Why? Because you've been told some stories about some other god?
Is there any good story about Lucifer?
Look, history is written by the victors, okay? I don't know if he's good. I don't know if he's evil. All I know is that he's helping me get what I want and what we need.
I know that I'm on the line of what's good and what's evil. I know, I'm right there. But when I use ability that I have from deities that are good, I know that when Dirt uses abilities that he has from probably the nicest and sweetest god there is, he's also very handsome. Neither one of us can not smell you. That's an evil thing, Abcde. That's bad.
Lines are not fixed. Lines are fluid. Just because someone is nice doesn't make them good, and just because they're mean, it doesn't make them evil.
Obviously, you've skewed that line for yourself very well.
You're too rigid in your thinking. Look, if we want to part ways after Strahd, that's fine. I don't care. But we are going to be together until we defeat Strahd, and we both want to defeat Strahd. If you want to hate me now, that's fine. But we can't keep doing this. We have people, not just us, around. We have to make sure that Dirt's fine. We have to make sure that Thokk is fine. We have to make sure that... Shart is fine. I almost called you Dirt again.
Dirt and other dirt.
Other Dirt.
And green dirt. Dirt Thokk.
Dirt 2.
Oh, I know. Don't worry. I'm watching out for other people. I'm just not watching out for you.
Just don't be brash. You've destroyed your own stuff before. You've made decisions without thinking. And I get it. That's part of what makes you so strong. But you have to reel it in. Just be civil. Don't punch me in the face.
You're right. You're right. But calling me brash in this instance feels a little hypocritical, Abcde.
I'm calculated.
I don't think
I
you're
know
fully
what I'm doing.
calculated. I wish you just want to talk to me. You know I would have done anything to help you, Abcde. And now I don't think I can trust you. And I'll go to my area and lay down.
Okay.
I'm just gonna let it sit.
We were all asleep during that.
Did you guys go to the side or?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it would
yeah.
have been-
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you might have missed it, but you still feel that tension whenever you guys travel. Like they pretty much stick very far away from each other.
Mostly because he smells.
Oh, another thing I want to do.
Sure.
I want to look for flowers and shit, so that I can just wear it.
So you can smell better.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a nature check for me.
Oh boy.
Plus, he didn't ask me to make him a fucking cologne too.
Yeah. Right.
Should have.
You could have.
Where's nature? 6. Do I get 4 rolls?
Disadvantage.
When did you decide to do it? Beginning or
Or after he said that.
after he said that you smelled?
Because I think we're on week 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you
So
get one more
so I
roll?
get one more roll. Week 3 and week 4.
I don't know if it's the end of week 3 or not. Yeah, I'll give it to you. One more.
Haha. Come on, nat 20. Nope, 12.
Okay. Through your travel, you find like different things that you think might smell good, but it's basically he's sticking like pine needles and like anything he could really find, like old oak leaves, because everything's like rotting and gross in here. So he's like, I smell great.
Yeah, there's no sunlight.
Yeah, there's nothing really like beautiful to kind of grow. Like,
I try.
You definitely try.
While we're finishing up that part of the trip, then,
Sure.
since they're a little bit further away from us,
Hell yeah.
and I'm noticing that now he's looking like a tree. In Halfling, I'm gonna speak to Abcde and be like, "What are you doing?
When am I doing what?
Why are you trying to dress in camouflage?"
I want to smell nice.
Shart, you also have the very strong urge to just pee on him. Because he looks like a tree.
Like, no, you're looking a little. Sorry, you're looking a little. It's hard. Okay, it's hard. You're looking a little. Kind of like a toilet to me.
Why are you lifting your leg?
I said
Stop.
you're looking kind of like a toilet to me.
Like, bat his leg away.
I think as you
It's
smell
not his
fine.
Oh, shit.
You smell fine.
I just want to smell better.
I mean, does this have anything to do with the stuff y'all got going on?
Rufio likes trees better than me.
I am a tree
Shart's
now.
just in the dark this whole fucking time.
That's why I'm using an ability that I don't use often.
Rufio does not like me right now.
Why?
We see the world differently. And we see what we have to do differently. And I have made some choices that he is not fond of. So, I want him to be civil. With me. So I'm doing what I can.
That's fair. Okay.
Now, if you want to talk to him and, like, make him chill out, that'd be great. Maybe he'll listen to you. You guys are both big, strong men with big, strong man muscles.
I mean,
Orc muscles.
I'm not great with words, so we'll see what I can do.
Work on your interpretive dance. I don't know.
Are you happy with your choices?
For now, I think I'm doing what has to be done.
And right now is the main common goal that we all share still killing Strahd?
Oh, hell yeah.
Then I'm fine.
Yeah.
Literally.
Wink. So, I did want to talk to you. If you can get Rufio to just take a step back. Wait, did he see you punch me in the face?
I don't remember.
I think
We were all in the same room.
Yeah, it was
I
out
would
in the
assume
open.
that they saw the blowout.
Okay.
It was during a short rest, so it's not like we were sleeping. or
Yeah,
anything
you
like
and
that.
Thokk were kind of just looking at each other like,
Motherfucker, what?
like these normies are weird.
You saw him punch me in the face. We can't have that happen in the tower. We can't have that happen in Strahd's castle. Strahd is stronger than all of us.
I agree. We gotta be a team.
So please,
Gotta be a pack.
please do this for me.
I'll do my best.
And I'm assuming, how much alcohol did he make?
I'd say you make a good like mason jar full.
So like we have another vial?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see, I pull out that other vial, and then I take a swig and I give it to him. Say cheers.
Oh.
I need you both to roll con saves.
I didn't want to do that part. And
It's a chance for you to get fucked up, Shart. You haven't been
Hell
fucked up
yeah.
once.
it's true, it's con save.
Ooh.
14.
Okay,
18.
18. So like, Abcde, you're getting pretty toasty. Shart, you're like, this is different. You kind of like, yeah. Like you kind of like spread out. You're like, this is what being drunk's like again. It's been like 9 months. If my tolerance was a child, it'd be a baby right now. My drunkenness is a baby. These are all things that are going through your head as you're like, he slowly just starts staring into the distance as you see him get comfortable. He's like, yeah.
Hey, Rufio. Let's talk.
Mirror. And you are a little drunk. I'm gonna pee during this.
Ow.
I felt like that was the best way to do this.
Oh, God.
I assume you walk off.
Yeah, I was like, shit,
oh,
shit,
God.
shit, shit, shit.
I fucked up.
I go look for more flowers.
As you know, we've seen some fucking things, man.
Yeah.
Like a lot of things.
Okay.
And when we were in that temple, I saw some things.
Shard, are you okay?
I feel great.
Okay.
I feel great.
Good.
But what I don't feel great about is you and Abcde.
I also don't feel great about me and Abcde.
I mean, man, I saw you punch him in the face.
Yeah.
And now he's looking like a tree that I want to piss on.
Where did that come from?
I like to pee on trees. God damn it, I'm sorry. I like to pee on trees. You've seen how I am.
Yeah, I've so many times, Shard.
Not civilized.
No.
And he says he's doing it to smell better. I don't smell any differences with him. All I know is whatever you two got going on, fix it after Barovia. We gotta get through Strahd first. And if we're in his dungeons fighting him and his armies, and you guys have this tension of wanting to punch each other in the fucking face, he's gonna use that against us.
I can be civil with Abcde. I need to, in order to get where we want to go. But Shard, I don't think you fully grasp the situation. And I don't know if you're in the state currently to fully grasp the situation.
I'm in some states.
Can I, like, would I know, like, without rolling a perception that, like, Shard's fucking up?
You've never seen him like this, so
Roll
you
perception?
Can roll perception.
13?
He looks like he's more comfortable than he usually is. He's a little more to himself most of the time.
Shard, Abcde made a deal with Lucifer. The devil. Like the big one. The bad one.
You can roll, like...
I'm gonna roll a religion.
Roll religion. See if you know who that is.
Okay. 17, yeah.
17. You've heard tales of Lucifer. You've heard, like, not a lot of things about him because, you know, you usually stayed within your pack. But whenever you would go out for food or, like, anything to clothe yourself, you might have heard, like, you know, bar tales of Lucifer. But nothing, like, too extravagant.
So Lucifer, you say, you know... Again, I'm not... I don't know much about the churches or anything like that. I've heard of him. I know the name. Heard things that are not great. Heard some people say things about him that are good. I talked to Abcde a little bit, and he says as of right now, he's content. And he's happy with the choices that he made. Because he thinks it's going to help us. And if he thinks it's going to help us, then... I think it's gonna help us. You don't have to believe that. That's fine. But there's just gotta be some sense of civility between you two.
Well, I'm not gonna punch him in the face again.
But it's gotta be more than that. And the reason it has to is he's watching us.
Shard.
He's always been watching us.
Shard.
If he knows that you two are at war with one another, he will tear us to shreds.
Shard. Abcde was one of my closest friends, and I don't use that term lightly. I don't get friends. You see me. You know how I am.
Yeah, this ain't gonna help none either.
But I want to help my friend, but I can't help him if he doesn't want to be helped. And if people are telling him the decisions that he's made that could put us in danger for beyond Strahd are good decisions, I can't stand beside that.
Like I said,
Shard, we'll get through Barovia. I'm not worried about it. I'm not going to fall for something Strahd does. I know he's trying to separate us. But I'm not going to be okay with this.
I'm saying you don't have to be. You guys just got to get along.
We'll kill him. But after that, I don't know what happens. And I'll walk away.
Okay.
Man. Sounds like you need a fucking drink.
You got that thing.
Definitely didn't drink it. Abcde gave it to me. We're not cool. I was like,
Not dope.
that's bad.
So, before we close out, during a very particularly tense night, you're all around the fire and you're eating in silence.
I puke in the corner.
You puke in the corner. Dirt kind of like is sitting there with his food and he's looking up at everyone and everyone's like staring at their feet. Thokk, you're just kind of like looking around like, what the fuck is up with everyone?
There's some tension in the air.
And Dirt kind of goes very quietly. Anyhow, so did I tell you what my father used to do as a hobby? He used to get fish, and then he would put them in like tiny little clothes and outfits. It was weird. And then he would draw them like very expertly in the outfits, and then he would sell those. And when I was about 10 or 11, I said, why do you make those? And he said it came to him naturally. It was easy. It was like shooting fish in apparel. And he kind of like looks down. And you guys have this moment where you guys kind of smile and you laugh. And he goes, I think that's a little bit better. I've been working on that for like 3 weeks.
That's like a 15-year-old joke. Way to go.
Well, birthday's coming up.
Is it?
You're gonna be 15.
I'm going to be 13.
What's apparel?
And with that, you also laugh. It's clothes. It's like what we're wearing, apparel.
Oh, apparel. I thought you said apparel.
I think I said that. It's the inflection.
Like space peril.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I'm just having a good time.
Shart laughed because we all laughed. It's fine. Don't make eye contact.
Anything else you guys want to do as the week closes out, as Van Richten's tower is looming?
One of the things I will do throughout the week is I'm gonna play with the staff of frost.
Okay. Just kind of
and
get a
just
feel
like
for
try
it.
and figure out what it is, but I want to do it in a place where everybody can see it.
Flexing.
A little bit, a little bit of
A lot of
flex.
it.
So I'm gonna do I'll use each one once because
Okay.
I think there's like 4 different ones.
There are.
Yeah. So I'll do cone of cold, fog cloud, ice storm, and wall of ice at various points in time.
Okay, you'll do one like once a week.
Yeah, like once a week, or maybe like in that week, like right before Van Richten's, I'll do one a night and just to
Okay.
see what it does.
Anyone else intimidated by him flexing his dick?
Yeah, look at my dick. It's
Nope.
not as scarred as my face.
That's what you think.
No, that's what I know.
Wait, what?
I make note of it, but I'm not phased.
You're not phased because you got 2 hellhounds.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Literally.
Hell yeah.
Anything else, Thokk?
It's cool.
I mean, I'm not intimidated by it.
You're like, oh, that's all right.
It might be helpful.
It's dope. Okay. So, as we're going into the Svalich Woods, we're coming out. You come to a cold mountain lake enclosed by misty woods and rocky bluffs. Thick fog creeps across the dark, still waters, and the trail ends at a grass-covered causeway that stretches 100 yards across the lake to a flat, marshy island with a stone tower on it. The tower is old and decrepit, with collapsing scaffolding clinging to one side where a large gash has split the wall. Time-worn griffin statues, their wings and flanks covered in moss, perch atop the buttresses that support the walls, and parked near the base of the tower, within the sight of the entrance, is a barrel-topped wagon, spattered with mud. And with that, I think we'll end this session and we'll move on to the tower.
Peggy.
Her name's Esmeralda. Let's not call her Peggy. She didn't like that.
I don't get it.
So, yeah, that is episode 46.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
46. So we're almost at 50, guys. So
up.
it'd be really cool if we got 50 subscribers.
We do.
We do. We 51.
It'd be really cool if we had 50,000 subscribers.
Whoa.
Oh,
Let me.
goals.
Yeah. Especially because my birthday's coming up.
Oh shit! I
Hint,
mean, it's gonna be
hint.
well past by the time this comes out.
Yeah, but like, do it anyway for my
Hint,
birthday.
hint, John YouTube, founder of YouTube.
Yeah, John
The
YouTube.
YouTube?
Yeah. Also
Of
Spotify.
the YouTubes?
Thomas Spotify of the Kensington Spotify. What else is this on?
Like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends, post it on your timeline, sit around, eat popcorn with your family, and watch us yell at each other
Yeah.
Yeah.
in imagination times.
An imagination
We'll
land.
see you guys next time.
Dope.
Woo.
See ya.
Woo woo.